So check this out. A major casino operator, a name that you know and trust, one of the biggest in the business in Las Vegas, is now telling their employees that they have to get a vaccine by a specific date. If they don't get the vaccine, they have to start paying for their own tests. It's a financial hardship on the employees. In this video, we're going to talk about what casino that is and the legalities of doing this. Can people be fired for refusing a vaccine for coronavirus? Isn't it your body, your choice? It certainly is, but the laws are kind of weird and out there. My name is Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe this video. We do analysis videos like this, and hit that bell for the future notifications. Leave us a comment below. Do you know anybody who was told by an employer that they had to get vaccinated or else they can't work there anymore? Maybe you did, or a friend or family member. What's your opinion on that? I'm sure you guys have some pretty fiery opinions on that. There's no wrong opinion. Just play nice in the comments below for me, okay? If you guys want to support us further, because all that stuff is free, it doesn't cost you a penny, go ahead and also visit us on Patreon, visit us on YouTube channel memberships. Patreon, people get extra videos and extra photos. And we also have, to support the family and the channel, VegasFaceMask.com. This is called the Tiger King. Look how it goes around the back of my head. It's double-walled cotton. It won't fall down your face when you're talking. It doesn't make you have Dumbo ears with that horrible elastic. And my wife makes these and ships them out to you. They're 2 for $25. We ship internationally too. So just contact us on Facebook, facebook.com/VegasFaceMask, where you can also chat with us about stuff. And reach out, VegasFaceMask.com, no S at the end. Okay, so now it's the Win and the Encore. That's the name. I'm not going to hold it back for long. The Win and the Encore are doing this. Okay, so we have to talk about why they're doing this. So about a week or so ago, we reported on how the state is kind of holding the casinos by their huevos, as they say in Espanol. They're holding them by the you-know-what. So they're saying, like, look, you guys want to open up to 100% capacity. We want everybody vaccinated. Why should we help you out if you don't help us out? And force your employees, or tell your employees, or urge your employees, or do something with your employees to get vaccinated, or else you might face some repercussions. You're not going to go ahead and just enjoy the state being open 100% if you don't work for this. And so the Win's reaction to all this has been, and they've the Win has worked hard on keeping their employees safe. I give them credit for it, but this reaction is kind of over the top. The reaction is to open an on-site vaccination center and allow their employees to just walk in with an easy to get appointment, even bring their family if they want, walk into the vaccination center, get a vaccine, there you're done. Okay, perfect. Now, the Win says, though, that if you don't do these things, you're going to be hit with monetary damages. It's not a fine. It's not taking it out of your paycheck, but it kind of is. So along with that, they have a deal. They say that if you don't do this by April the 25th, starting on April 26th, if you're not vaccinated, you're going to have to provide a negative test every single week. Yeah, that's right. You know, that test you might have gotten in the last year, I got it more than once. They stick that swab so far up your nose, you think it's going to come out of this part of your eye. Yeah, that test. You're going to have to pay for those out of your own pocket too, and it's $15 per time. Now, if you're an employee making $10 an hour, you just gave up 3/4 of your entire pay for 1 hour at work for a test so you can come to work. Meanwhile, they're hoping that people just get the vaccine. Now, you might be asking, what are the legalities of this? And it goes way back into the 60s with RVW, Supreme Court. I'm not going to say the words because YouTube doesn't like controversial stuff out here, but that opened up a whole big can of worms for how people's health privacy was. We have HIPAA laws. We have laws, HIPPA, and there are federal laws that mandate how people's health and information get tracked and how they get used. So I don't know if they're breaching laws by trying to tell people to force us to look at your medical stuff. That's a whole nother thing altogether. But what I do know is that in the state of Nevada, now I have to mention the state of Nevada. Now, if you're watching this from another country, you might not know how this works. You might be in a parliamentary system where, your prime minister snaps his fingers. Can't snap my fingers. And just like that, the law of the land has been, laid out. Not here. Every state is a little bit different in the United States, okay? So in the United States, we have Nevada doing a Nevada thing, California doing a California thing, and the Nevada thing is, this is called an at-will work state, which means that if your employer wants to fire you, they don't need a reason. They can just get rid of you. So the Win could, in the future, I certainly hope they don't, because it would be a terrible thing, no goodwill involved, and it would be a very bad media debacle for them. I don't think they will ever do it. They could just fire people if they wanted to. That's the way the law goes. You could say, oh, you don't have a vaccine? Well, you have to have a vaccine by, I don't know, October 1st. And if you don't have a vaccine by October 1st, guess what? You're not working here anymore. Like, they can do that. But then again, we face up against the other side of things. It says that, can employers look at your health records? I guess if if your employers can look at your health records somehow, then they could really enforce this. It's one of those weird things that I don't have an answer for. But I will tell you this, hospitality people probably should look at either getting tested every single week, or they should look at, definitely getting a vaccine. Now, I'm not telling you what to do with your body, unfortunately. Like, I filmed 2-3 videos in a row tonight because I had the Johnson & Johnson vaccine and I'm worried about side effects. I had it because I have people in my life who are vulnerable people. I'm pretty sure that I had coronavirus in the last year, but every test I had said negative. But it doesn't make any sense that I went to the Strip, 50 times in a row on the weekends and stood next to tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people over the course of the last year. So I got it, right? I did what I had to do. But do you have a right to not get it if you work for these companies? Well, unfortunately, state law here says that the company has a right not to employ you. So I guess you can either show us your papers, as they used to say, and you can show that you got the vaccine, or you can show a negative test and pay for it out of your own pocket, or you can go work somewhere else. It sets a dangerous precedent, doesn't it? It's such a pain, because what happens if all the companies do this? What happens if we have this weird two-tiered type of society where we have haves and have-nots, people that decide that they don't want to risk something that's untested versus people that are okay with everything that they're told that the medical experts say they should do? Because I hate to tell you, but medical experts are often wrong. They told us at one point we don't have to wear masks. Then they say that we have to wear masks. I've worn a mask even when they said we don't have to wear masks, because I'm always afraid of walking down the Strip and having somebody go at you and sneezing right into my face. At least if I wear this thing, most of their spit doesn't get through, although, it's complicated, and I'm tired of even thinking about it. But I'm interested to know what you think about it, so leave us a comment in the comments below. Do you think that this is something that should go on? Do you think we should put an end to it? What's your take on everything in this video? Tell us. That helps the channel out a lot. And that's my video today, and I'm sticking to it. My name is Steven, and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications. If you're afraid of somebody sneezing in your face while you're walking down the street, check out VegasFaceMask.com. The only tool you'll ever need. Look, you didn't even know I was really wearing it. Looks like I'm wearing a necklace. That's because it's the best mask available, and my wife makes them, and she's fantastic. That's my video. I'm sticking to it. Now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? All right, look at our camera. We say 3, 2, 1, and click.